This is the third episode of my 3-part AI series. The first was the pros and cons of AI, what my real experience as a business owner is. And then the second part was how I'm adding custom AI bots to my course and how you can too to help your students have more success, your course or your program or what you offer. And then this one, I'm so excited about the number one mistake that coaches make when trying to use AI to be more productive. Take a second and just think about, what do you think it is? This is so good, and it sets up perfectly for my free training, which is coming up tomorrow. If you're listening to this live, you can still go get registered at simplysquaredaway.com/AI. You don't want to miss this. It's AI-powered productivity, how coaches and online business owners can organize without the overwhelm. So we're going to bring it all together in that training. But today, first, I'm going to talk about the number one mistake. So let's get into this week's episode. Are you ready to work less, feel more organized and productive, streamline repetitive tasks, and implement systems that allow your coaching business to run smoothly even without you? If so, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Organized Coach Podcast, your go-to source for practical tips and solutions. I'm your host, Tracy Hoth, professional organizer, certified life coach, simplifying expert, and most of all, down-to-earth fellow coach just like you. No matter if you think you're missing the organizing gene, have ADHD, or just love anything organizing, I'm here to help you become an organized coach with a business that works for you. Pull up a seat and let's get started. What is productivity to you? What does it mean? What do you think of when you think of someone say, I was really productive yesterday? What do you think it is? And then what do you think it isn't? So I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been on a walk. I was in the shower thinking about it. I was walking to my office thinking about it. Take a minute and just think. When you feel productive, when you look back at your day and you're productive, what's happened? And I kind of want to challenge the concept that productivity means doing more. It means being busy or getting a lot done. I want to put a definition on it that it's doing the right things in an efficient way. Because we can do a lot. And I've even been time tracking and time auditing myself because I can think, I have these goals. I'm doing the 12-week year. And so I think about the end of March is the end of my 12-week year. Have I moved forward on the goals like I wanted to? Why or why not? Have you ever gotten to the end of the day and you worked all day long, you look back and you really have no idea what you actually got done? You even had project time planned out, but you had some fires to attend to, you had some emails to check or ChatGPT to get distracted by, or, whatever it is. And you think, what did I actually get done? Have you ever had that happen? Yes, me too. That's why productivity isn't about getting more done. It's about getting the right things done in an efficient way. And this is where so many coaches and business owners get stuck. I think they jump straight into doing before their businesses are organized, before they've decided what are the right things, what are the projects they're working on, what are their goals that are going to move the needle, move them toward their vision. And let me tell you from experience, that is the fastest way to feel overwhelmed, to feel scattered, and then to get really frustrated. So the number one mistake that I think coaches are making is that they're trying to be productive in a messy, disorganized business. Being productive without having some organizational foundations in place is impossible or very difficult. Or maybe the best way to think about it is it's unsustainable. I do think that you can be successful and productive, but it causes a lot of overwhelm, frustration, which leads to burnout because it's not sustainable. So imagine trying to cook a gourmet meal in a messy kitchen. You're digging through the drawers for a spatula and you can't find the measuring cups and the recipe is buried under a pile of papers. Sounds frustrating, right? And I was just at my parents' house, and it's not that their kitchen is disorganized at all, but you're not familiar with it. You don't know where things are. So you're constantly asking, like, where is this? Where is that? Where should I put this? That's exactly what running your business without organization feels like. So I want to list some common struggles that coaches face due to lack of organization, and see if you can if you can relate to any of these. You spend 10 minutes searching for a file every time you need it. You forget where you saved client notes or social media content. You rewrite the same emails over because nothing is templated. You get distracted by admin work instead of serving clients or creating content or working on that project that is going to make more sales and move your business forward. So if you are constantly searching for, redoing, feeling scattered, AI is not going to fix that. You have to get organized first, and then you look at how AI can help you be more productive in your organization, in your tasks that you're doing. So I want to talk through some of the steps before you automate things to get organized. I want to give you 3 examples of ways that you can get organized before you layer in AI tools. So here's one with digital organization. If you set up your simple structured folder system and use the 5 files, like I said, there's no fancy tech required. It's just clean folders and good naming conventions. And let's say you have that set up. Then when you're using AI to, let's say, create social posts and to create show notes if you do a podcast or a blog post, when you create those items in AI, you have a way and a place to save them so that you can find them easily. So I have some clients that in their mind, it's not clear where to put things. And so they're putting things in random folders and they're not able to find them. And the person on their team that's looking for them they don't have a system set up. So when they take something down and put it in there, even if they use AI, when they're putting it and saving it in a certain spot, it's different all the time. And in their mind, it's not clear, which folder does this live in? Do I have a template for it? And so I just helped one of my clients think through, where is the podcast folder going to live? We made the folder, and then we made a template for the notes, for all the things that she produces for her content, so that when she creates the content and when she uses AI, now she has a productive system. So she opens the folder. She makes a copy of the template comes up, she renames it, she makes sure it's living in the right folder. So always name the file and then make sure it's living where it's supposed to live. And then that template, the document, has all the things that she needs for her podcast episode. So it's templated in there. And then now when she uses AI to help her be more productive, to produce these things faster, she knows exactly where to save it. Her team member can save it. It's in a shared folder now, and everything is where it needs to be. Thinking through that entire process and thinking about, okay, AI now can help me. And now I'm organized in the back end. I've not only organized my digital organization, but also organize the process that it's going to go through. So that's the digital organization. And that also is the process or the workflow. Another example that I want to share is standardized workflows, processes, SOPs, and how we can use that. So right now in Organized Coach Academy, I think I mentioned this last week, but I have worked since last week very specifically on creating a custom bot to be in my process module. Module 5 is creating processes in your business. And this custom GPT is going to help you inside the course create processes for your workflows into checklists, and I have it formatted so nicely so that when it's going to ask you questions, it's going to help you think through what programs you use, what's the next step, what will you do after that. And it's so cool. And if you've used AI, you know how it can work like this. But I was telling it, no, I don't like how that's set up. No, I want that to be further up on the page, because I want each person in there to be able to create their process, to tell ChatGPT their process, and then have it document it. And then I want you to be able to just copy that whole thing and paste it into a document. Now, of course, you know exactly where that document lives because you have your digital organization set up, and you know how to open that folder, open a document, and paste it in. And I like it to use the little square check mark boxes. I don't want it to use bullet points. And I've been creating it to produce exactly the workflow or the SOP that you can just copy and paste it in. And then you can test it. Next time you do it, you test it. Now, if you don't have anything set up, if you don't have a workflow, if you don't have any organization, if you don't know where your passwords are, if you don't know, how to get to things quickly, it's just not productive. That's the part where you're creating this productivity because you're executing the tasks quickly and they're the right tasks. So that kind of leads into the next example I want to share is task prioritization. If you're not organized with this, or if your mind is scattered and distracted and easily jumping from task to task, it's hard to prioritize and even hard to use some sort of project management tool if you don't even know what you're working on. AI can help you decide that, but having really a look at your own time, tracking your time, being organized with how you're looking at time and how you're creating your schedule comes first. And then put that time audit into AI. And that's what I'm doing in the course. In the time module, we're looking at exactly, let's look at your time audit. Let's put everything in there. And then AI can help you create the CEO schedule that works with your time, that works with your schedule. If you have another job, if you're only able to do this a certain number of hours per day, it's going to help you be able to do that. But the organization behind it, the auditing your time behind it is first, and then AI can help you. So if this feels overwhelming, don't overcomplicate it. It's totally possible, even if your business, you feel like it's a complete mess, even if you have none of this set up, it's totally fine. Just start by organizing one thing today. If it's picking your inbox, if it's your client notes or your content calendar, just by making small steps, you will begin the process, begin to move forward. Now, once you have this solid foundation, if you have a file structure in place, a folder structure in place to organize your digital assets, if you have all the links you need in your business, all the numbers in one place tracking, if you have ideas in a certain place, if you have all your content in a certain place, if you've audited your time and now you know your priorities and your goals and what projects you're working on, you have a very solid foundation. If you know some of the processes that you're following, then AI can supercharge your productivity. Then it's like a little personal assistant. But if your assistant walked into your office and saw papers everywhere, no clear systems, total chaos, they wouldn't know where to start. But once you have that order, once you have that organized foundation, then the assistant can take tasks off your plate fast. Some of the common practical examples of how AI can help you in your productivity is writing and content creation. And we talked about that last week, how I've been using it to draft an email, social media posts, course outlines, episode outlines, instead of staring at a blank page. And also just helping me be more efficient and focused on my time with my time. The other place I've been using it just this week is I'm creating a master document of Organized Coach Academy, because I'm teaching it, I'm giving it that document so that it knows exactly what I teach and keeps the structure of what I'm producing within what I teach, the boundaries, the steps, the whole framework of what I teach. And so I have been using AI so much. It's so good. I've upgraded my course just because I'm producing transcripts of all the videos that I have in the course. And then I take that transcript, I put it in AI, and it gives me a summary to copy and paste below my video. So not only now will the section needed come up in a search better, but when students are going through each video, they can just glance down at the summary. And in the summary, I've included the main points, the steps, the action steps needed to be taken. AI, for organization's sake, has helped me, but it's because I have everything I need structured and organized, and it makes it so much faster. So once you're organized, AI doesn't just make life easier. It actually helps you scale your business with less stress. And I used to think, okay, I'm going to be more productive because I'm going to squeeze more in. I'm going to do more. But the more productive I am, the more freeing I feel because I can do the stuff I want. Whether it is still working in my business, it's creating things that I want to create for people, or it's relaxing with my family and enjoying my life and having a hobby, meeting with friends. So I just want to reiterate that AI isn't, well, it's kind of magical, but it isn't the magic. Organization is the foundation. But once that is in place, I feel like AI unlocks that time and ease and momentum. And that's what we want, right? We want to have organization in place. That for me is where I think the powerful shift comes in. The goal isn't to work more, it's to work smarter. It's to really, and I think the 12-week year has helped me with this too. It's really to focus in on knowing what my vision is and knowing that this 12 weeks, I'm really focused on producing something, creating something. I'm really focused on the result that what I'm doing is going to get me. And for me, this 12 weeks, it is weighing a certain amount the beginning of the year. And it's so exciting. I don't know what percentage. It was 15 pounds and I think I've lost 11 or 12 so far. So I'm getting close. I have till the end of March to reach my goal. My other goal is to create these custom bots in all of Organized Coach Academy and have a launch, and have that launch be a live cohort that's going to go through it, and we're going to test these things and work on these things and have that assistant make this experience so much better. That was one of my goals. And then the other goal is some relationship goals. And so I've been doing certain things daily, certain things like 5 times a week, focused on improving relationships. So that's one of the things I love about the 12-week year, is that it keeps my focus in place. It keeps my focus organized, I guess I would say. And then I can use AI to help reinforce it. So think about your business. Think about where you're at with organization. Think about your home even. A scattered business, even a scattered home, leads to a scattered mind. So when you get your business, your life, your calendar in order, then you can watch how AI takes your productivity to the next level. You're going to be even more efficient getting the right things done. So now, if you're thinking, okay, I get it, but I need to get organized. I am not organized. I don't know the skills. You know what stops people? They think they should. So don't think you should know this. Don't think you should be further than you are. But how do you get organized? And what AI tools actually help? That's exactly what I'm teaching in tomorrow's free training. So sign up for that, simplysquaredaway.com/AI. This isn't just going to be another workshop. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to organize your business in a way that makes AI actually work for you. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, if you've been feeling frustrated, embarrassed, discouraged, this is your chance. I'm going to show you how to take control without burning yourself out, without, I don't know what the right word is, feeling like you have so much to do. Let's break it down. There's simple steps. There's simple things you can do. And that's what I'm going to teach you. Okay. So go sign up right now. If you're listening to this live, it is on the 19th of March. This is coming out on the 18th. So you need to sign up now. If it's after the 19th and you're listening, message me on Instagram at Tracy Hoth or email me and I will send you the replay. And the doors to Organized Coach Academy are opening on the 19th. And we are going to go through a live cohort where we're going to go week by week, have calls every week. And we're going to go through this and get your business organized once and for all. We're going to have it done. We're going to do it together. It's not going to be overwhelming. So I will see you on the training tomorrow and then join us inside Organized Coach Academy and have the most incredible experience with little custom bots in each module that are going to help you and not only help you, but make it fun to get organized. Okay, we'll see you soon. simplysquaredaway.com/AI. Go sign up now. Wait, if you're finding this podcast useful, you must check out the Organized Coach Academy. It's my course where I walk you through every step to get your business organized, to get yourself organized, to save money and time, to prepare to hire someone, to do all the things that you want to do in your business with ease. Check that out at simplysquaredaway.com/OCA. Also, I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but I would love it. It's my way of knowing that you're enjoying the podcast if you leave a written review. I have lots of freebies for you. They're linked in the show notes. You can find them in my bio on Instagram at Tracy Hoth. And until next week, have a beautiful day.